Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello, and welcome to today's video. In this video, as you've seen by the title, I will be talking about why you can't rank up in the game of Rainbow Six Siege. So with all that said, let's get right into it. So just before we do officially start today's video, I have a question of the day. Who do you think is the most overpowered operator in Rainbow Six Siege right now? Leave a comment down below what you think, I'll read them all and I'll see if I agree. So I believe that there are three main reasons why people don't rank up in the game of Rainbow Six Siege, and in this video I'll be going through all three of them, but the one I want to start off with is your ego. A lot of people have an ego and they think that all their teammates are the problem, no matter if they solo queue or if they're in a team, they just can't seem to face the fact that they are the problem. But not only that, this also applies to the fact that most of the people that have an ego also look at KD as the main thing in Rainbow Six Siege, whereas this is a very team-oriented game, and in the grand scheme of things, KD doesn't really matter, as a well-organised team can smoke off angles and plant the bomb and win off that, rather than just going and fragging out. As in Rainbow Six Siege, your KD is not a reflection of how good you are. More of a reflection of how good you are is you knowing the common angles, the common bomb plants, the common angles to smoke off, knowing where to put cams, and in general just having good game knowledge. Sorry to interrupt the video, just reminding you to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying the content. I'll let you get on with the video. The next thing that I'm going to go over is the fact that people solo queue. Now, as Rainbow Six Siege being a team-based game, you need a team to play around, but this becomes a problem when you solo queue, as you have to rely on random people to be good at the game as well as you, granted that you are. And also, if you then get into a team and you start playing around other people and having a consistent stack, you don't know how to play as a team. You just know how to drone and call out as a solo, and you might not even know how to call out, considering you play solo all the time. Now, this will become a problem as you won't know how to play as a team, and in the long term, although you thought the issue was you not having a team to play around, it will actually hinder you at the start, and you won't win as many games, and you'll probably start to think, I should probably go back to solo queuing. But this is the biggest mistake that you can make. All you have to do is learn how to play as a team. Now, really, there's no excuse, as there are loads of videos online, and also you can get coaches in that will happily teach you how to play as a team. But not only that, because the team cohesion might not be a problem, it's more the fact of you not having a team in the first place. And really, there's no excuse for that, as there are many Discord channels like the official Rainbow Six Siege one and a bunch of 10-man channels that you can easily find teammates in. But also, not even that, just when you play games, if you get along with someone well in that game, add them, ask them if they want to play again. If they don't, then okay, you can't really do anything about that, but you might find someone that will, and over time, if you two both start playing together and find other people to play with, then you will have a consistent team. The third thing I'm going to talk about is self-evaluation. Now, a lot of people will say that they are gold 1 to plat 3 and they have like a 2 KD, and they are wondering why they can't rank up. This is probably because they don't know proper positioning, and they mainly just don't know that that's their problem, because they don't watch their games back. And in this day and age with OBS and even just like NVIDIA cards, having a way to record your gameplay, there's no excuse to not be recording your gameplay and watching it back. Now, I can understand if you don't want to be like a professional, then a lot of people think that it's sort of a waste of time, but if you want to really progress in the game, then these are the steps that you have to start taking. Now, another thing with self-evaluation, a lot of people say that they are open to criticism, but as soon as they get criticism from someone who is in a higher rank or even in like a comp team and they know how to play the game, they start to get defensive and they start to shout back and stuff, and they really just take it to heart when they need to start taking this criticism, because the players aren't trying to be rude or mean, they are just telling you where the problems are in your gameplay. Obviously, there is a massive difference between people just saying that you have bad aim and people actually trying to give you help in the game and criticizing your gameplay. For example, if someone says, "Oh, you maybe would have died there if you just moved into this corner instead of sitting in that corner," that's criticism. That is telling someone how they can improve their gameplay. But someone just simply sitting in the lobby just going, "You've got awful aim, mate, go and just like quit the game," that's just them just being annoying, basically, and that stuff you should not listen to. Now, although I did say that I only had 3, I'm going to give you guys a 4th one, just because I'm nice like that, what can I say? And the last point that I'm going to be talking about is the fact that you keep on burning yourself out. Now, in the grand scheme of things, Rainbow Six Siege is just a video game, but at that, it's a very taxing video game. And playing for 5 to 6 hours a day is very mentally draining. Now, what you need to start doing is planning how many games you're going to play per day and just stick to that.
Nice.
For example, if you know that you normally can't be bothered playing the game anymore or burning out, after about 5 matches, that is where you should call it quits for at least an hour or 2. Now, I'm not saying just don't play the game for the rest of that day, I'm just saying take a little bit of a break and just go outside, eat, drink, just to cool down, and then you can get straight back into it. Now, once you start doing this, you will see a tremendous lift in your gameplay, as I used to be someone that would burn out but still carry on playing, especially on weekends, where I'd just be sat there playing and playing and playing and just losing my rank. But once I started even saying just going and playing a different game for a few hours so I could cool down, or going outside like I said before, that's when I started to see a tremendous uplift in my gameplay. Now, with all that said and done, that has been the video. Now, if this did help you in any way, shape or form, subscribe and like the video. Also, comment down below and answer the question of the day that I asked before, which was, who is the most overpowered operator in Siege right now? I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day or evening, depending on when you're watching this. I've been Xccept. Peace.